But number 2 is Pep's Barca team. I didn't realise, I totally forgot, as you can see here, he's obviously, first of all, the most successful Barcelona manager, 14 titles in 4 seasons. But I didn't realise 2009 was his first full season in charge of that team. And obviously, they go on to win the Spanish club, to win the La Liga, Copa del Rey, and the Champions League in that season. Look, more than just winning before I go into the team, I mean, they were the team that made me want to be a coach. They started off my path to thinking, okay, I know I'm not going to be a player. I wasn't a great player. I wasn't a good player, but I wanted to be involved in football, and that team was the one that inspired me to get into it. How they played, you tuned into La Liga every weekend, more so than everything, at night on a Sunday night, wanting to watch them, the El Clasicos that you had at that time between Barca and Real Madrid. I mean, again, they could be number 1, but I'm settling in there with number 2, and we know that football really, since that point on, up until about now, has really been based off of that Barcelona team. So if you look at that 2009 team, I'm just going to pull up like the Champions League final team for who it was. This was the one where, I mean, Messi hadn't scored against a Premier League team and all of that chat, but, against a very, very good Man United team. And this Man United team, by the way, were in consideration for me to be in my top 3 with like Ronaldo, Rooney, and Tevez, Berbatov's goals. You can see that team there. That's an honourable mention already there. With that Manchester United team, they're absolutely up there. But that Barca team, I mean, Victor Valdez, Puyol, Yaya Toure, Piqué, you got Silvinho at left back, Busquets, Xavi, Iniesta, Henry, Eto'o, and Messi. I mean, that was just really the start of it. It was absolutely incredible to watch, and that Champions League final was ridiculous. If you progress it on into the 2011 Champions League final, so it's 2 years later, under Pep again, they're up against this Manchester United team who have a great run at this time period too, and would have been unbelievable if they hadn't come up against this Pep Barca team. But a couple of little changes in there with like David Villa up top as well. Unbelievable addition. Dani Alves in the mix. Mascherano at centre-half. Abidal, that's maybe more so the one for me that was a lot more complete than that 2009 team, but that was a hell of a team. And yeah, we know what they've done to football. We know what they've created. They made it magical. It was unbelievable to watch with one of the greatest of all time to do it in Lionel Messi there, and how they played out the back and opened up and played. And Dani Alves, probably in my top 3 greatest right backs of all time that I've ever seen. He was absolutely sensational. Pedro, Messi, Villa, what a front 3 in the midfield 3 of Iniesta, Busquets, and Xavi speak for themselves. But yeah, like I said, just remember tuning into La Liga, Messi's header in Rome in the final, and just how they kind of comfortably took apart Man United as if the 3-1 won. Yeah, it's where Rooney pulls one back, but I remember watching it down at my grand's old house just across the road from here, really. Like, it's etched in my memory, that this game and that Barcelona team. And like I say, Man United are a close kind of honourable mention in the 3 here. But that is my second.